Okay, we still have again. Well, we do have price here, but this is a waitlisted. Again, we cannot set any waitlisted price. So we'll just go back with the 22 and try. Let's check the price. Okay. And also in your KVS, since we're using AC in the KVS, you can also check it the day after or day before here in the KVS. So for this is okay. Go up, top, wait list. Okay, so we'll try and compute. Let's say we'll try though this one is a 7R. We'll just try. Okay, so if you could click on that and copy the information in the matrix in the award calculator. Okay, copy this in the award calculator and also convert the miles. The tax should be SQ since you are using SQ. Okay. No, where are you going? Okay. So let me read up again. I think you know the process with that one. You have your converter. I think you need to pin up the this reward converter and the reward calc. Pin them here. Pin them here. Pin the tab. I mean, so that you don't need to always open them up. Make sure the US dollar is on the other side. Okay. So while you are watching on how Francis do his code, okay. So I'll be answering your question again. For Maoist question regarding the what should be used first, either matrix. It should be is it matrix or KVS? Again, if you are working on old codes or recodes and you are not familiar with what airline are you are doing, okay, so you really need to check first on matrix because in matrix you will look for airlines. You don't need to change that in passenger. So in matrix you need to search or look for what airlines are flying on that route. So once you once you get what airlines are flying on that route, that is the time you will decide. That will be the time you will be deciding if what airline you will be using, what miles you will be using. Okay. So for in this, what we are doing in Francis is we're not familiar what airlines are flying from Christchurch to London. That's why and he is doing an old code. Again, if you are doing an old codes, you can work on either or any other miles. Okay. As for KVS, let's just wait for a moment, Francis. I'll just answer Maui's question. Okay. So you might be, I'm not sure what's happening right now in your end. Okay. Maui's question. So let's work on that later. Okay. Wait for a moment. Okay, Francis. Let me just finish answering Maui's question. As for the KVS, is you will be using KVS. you will use KVS first. Okay, you will use KVS first if you have a set time based from your work schedule. Let's say during this time, okay, um, let's say Maui already got you already got your account and you started working, and during this time, which is 3 to 4, is your schedule or your set schedule in the work schedule is you're using SQ. Okay. So since in KVS is we could use SQ, or we can check for award availability in SQ, you can just go directly. You can use first the KVS, because again you are working on a new codes, and you did try to check, and you working on SQ during that um during the for the new codes. So you don't need to go check the matrix first for what airline you should use, but rather you can just go directly, or use first your KVS, since you already have an appointed um, miles to use during that time for the new codes. Understood? Okay. So let me go back with Francis. What happening? So how much is this? Our selling price for 1200 GP is 3783. And what's the matrix price? We'll go with the matrix price, and that price is 2373. Okay, so we need to beat this price. Can you click on wait, go back to matrix. Okay, can you click on this? Okay, click on that. Okay. So this one, can you check on this? Okay. This one is a 7R. So we need to bid this price for us to be able to offer it. So going back to your award calculator. So if we're going to try start with 400 GP, okay. So the price is still uncompetitive, so we cannot bid it. Okay. So what we can do now is, since we cannot work on one stop, can you go back to the matrix? Okay. So let go up. Let me just look for the airlines. Go up. Scroll up. Okay. So check again for all. I mean one stop. One stop flight. So scroll down. Scroll down. So we cannot have. Okay, so what we can do here, since we cannot get any. If, did you already check the KVS result for the day after the day before? So they also don't have any available flights. So close it. Okay. So what we can do now is we'll just have the two-stop flights, since we cannot afford sending a one-stop flight, since there are no availabilities, or they do have availabilities in Singapore Air, but we cannot we are uncompetitive. So what we can have is try the two-stop flights. Again, for having a two-stop flight, on this case, can you scroll up with the prices? Okay, so for this case, okay, having since we are providing a two-stop flight, we still need to make sure that we could beat this price. Okay, so we need to beat that price. The price will for Singapore Air with one stop. So what we have here, can you click on this for details? Okay. How about this next one here? No, the other, the, yeah. Hmm. Because what I'm looking right now is, how about the fourth one? Because I'm looking between two airlines if like they do have the layover. Because if we're going to combine two airline, we're having a two stop flight. Um, we might be needing to like combine miles. Okay, combine miles. So you can also try check in UA if like you could get this two stop um for Air New Zealand. Yeah. You can also check UA if you could get a two stop because again it might not be available in UAC but they might have an offer in UA. So try check UA because we cannot check UA in AC. There's no UA. There's no United in AC. So go directly to the website. Okay. So let me answer. You don't have United? Go get the link for United Airlines. You don't need to log in United. Just make sure. Okay. Yeah, just click in United States. Then make sure that this one is selected. Yes, because you are using or searching for miles in one way. And see Christchurch to London. Instead of yeah, okay. So instead of LHR, just type London so that we could get any possible flights for other. Go back here in the destination. So instead of having, yeah, then use all airports because London has a lot of airport. So if we're going to just go with a specific airport, we might not be able to get any flights, but maybe we could find a flight aside from London to other airports, which is other airport in London. So that is what you call nearby airport. So again, in London there is a lot of airports. So we could, if we cannot find the a flight for the specific airport, we can check for nearby airports. Okay, go. Just check until two stop here since we're using two stop. All of them, non-stop, one stop, and two stop. Okay, just have it in United States. You don't need to. Okay, go search it. So while that one is searching, let me read some question. So there are savers. How many? Okay. So what you can do is check on the duration here. So we could like get what is the one with the least duration. Okay. So checking this one is 38. That is 38. How many stop? Two stop. So if you're going to check it, so we have 4 hours. Oh, I think this is the one that was provided by the other coder. Okay. So you might try, yeah, this is the one. So you might try to check a day after or a day before if you could find a better flight. So if there is a better flight for a day after or a day before in, yeah. If we could find a better flights, we could try and offer that one. Still the same, that is 38 hours. How about, no, it's still 38 hours. So it's still the same. How about then a day before? Still, still the same. Well, they have 33, but only an economy flight, which is we're not offering them. This one is 39, has a long layover. The duration is a bit much. Okay. Let's go back with the matrix again. Matrix and so click all flights. Go at the top. Go top. Click all flights. Don't no don't click it anymore. Don't click it. Don't reverse it. So the shortest duration is 27 hour. Okay, so 27 hours is the shortest duration. So what we can do now is, okay, if you click the, no, 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 wait. Um, can you go up? Okay, up. And try to click on Emirates. Or maybe you go first with Cathay Pacific. What's the least duration they do have? So for Cathay, they do have 30 hours. Maybe we could just offer. The list is 27 hours, right? If I remember it correctly, it's 27 hours. Okay. So can you check on the details for this one? So how about the other one? The one with about 31, because we need to at least have 230 might be a bit okay, so we'll go with this. So try in Cathay Pacific. Okay, try to look for available flights for this. You can use KVS if you have account. Okay, so Auckland to London, AKL to London. The date is still, is it still March? And check the still March 30th. Okay, so make. Okay, so while we're waiting for the result there, um, for criteria for the code, a criteria of a good quality code is, yes, the stop. Okay, um, the stop over if the required route on the certain area certain route is one stop, non-stop or one stop, so we could send a non-stop, a direct flight, or a one stop. But for two stop, we should limit, or as much as possible, if it is much better if we'll just have an option, or we could just send an option to the client for a one stop flight. If the route, is there available flight for Auckland to LHR? How about other date? Scroll down. You can scroll down so that we could check. So there's no available. But hmm. they're so available. And how about try to check the day after the day before? Okay. So okay. Again for KVS is only using this one for like checking forward availability without going directly to the website of the airlines. Okay. But we really need to go to the website or to the airline website if like we did find based from the KVS, we did find an available flight or a good flight to work with. Okay, so we still need to go to the airline website to get the required miles and the taxes. Because again, for KVS, is we're just checking them for availability, but um, but we cannot get the required miles and taxes in KVS. So we still need to go in the airline website, and they are all open for all, so you can sign up for their frequent flyer program. As for the clients is the um we have what we call the lead pickers, and that is only for the LFC. Oh wait, okay, so that is only for LFC, and they will be picking leads or picking requests from the lead pickers, and they will if they will contact the clients first. They will contact the clients. So let me go back with your question. Go later is, so is there any available flights? No available flights. They're all FS minus and FS waitlisted. Even downwards, no available flights. Okay, so let's just close this one since there's no available in CX. Check on Emirates. So Emirates, we have 29 hours and checking on that. Okay, click. Okay, so we can try checking for Emirates. Okay, you can either this you can check it in QF if like they do have available in QF, and also Christchurch. Okay, then you can also check in the website for Emirates if they are offering award miles for that route. No, 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 no. Wait. Um. Okay, close that. Close this one. You need to log in first, cause that one, if you're searching in that, you are searching. Okay. You are searching the. You are searching their cash flight. You're not searching their reward flights. Okay. So go with book, search flights. So they do have available, but this is in 23rd. How about 22nd? Okay. So you need to search book classic flight. Need to check. Okay, because if you're going to search book flights, just only book flights, you will be only searching for the award flights. Cash flights, not reward flights. Hmm. Well, they do have two stop flights, but most of the flights are ones I economy. How about 21? Okay, so we have 29. Can you click duration? So this is the list, 32 hours. Okay. So can you click on this so that we could check more on the details? So 1 hour stop on Sydney and 4 hours layover in Dubai. So we can try and have this if we might be competitive. Okay. So since this one is a direct flight, that's fine, and this is a connecting flight. So we can have this one. You can close it. Okay. And copy the mouse and the text. So we could compare the prices. Okay. Mm, okay. So the price is 34,900. Okay. How about going back to our matrix? Background matrix. So we're still uncompetitive. So there is a lot of because this is the shortest flight and the price for that is only 28.92. So we're still uncompetitive. So what we can do is we cannot no other things we cannot do other things here since how about the did you get the result in matrix? So no, there's no good flight. So since we are not able to find any good flights, we'll just close this one or look for other codes that we could work on. Okay. Did you open? Okay, so you didn't open any codes, right? So you don't need to close it. So let's just look for any refresh. You refresh the page so that if okay. That's the one that we there's a new what's that? It's Singapore to Mali. Okay. So there are already three codes that was sent. But yeah, but you can check on these two codes if they are a good code or not. Because if they are not a good codes, we could send another one. So this is also a non-stop flight. How about this? The other one, also a non-stop flight. So just close this one since they have like good quality good quality codes. Let's check with Margarito. Okay, so there are still no codes was sent yet here, so you can look for matrix for possible floods. So just go first with one way. Go first with one way. Just search first for the outbound before you can do searching for the round trip later on. But you need to check first for the outbound because you cannot work on the codes if you don't know what airlines is working on outbound. If after this you haven't yet got any codes, I'll be taking over again and let me work on the codes. So we have British Air, which is a one stop. Okay, we have British Air one stop here, and we do have one stop flight, which is British Air. So what you can do here is search in British Air. You can just use your KVS, okay, for London to Santiago. And we can just get this flight. We can just get this flight for cash flights. Because this one is only an hour, 1 hour and 20 minutes. And the original flight for this, since this is operated by Aer Lingus, okay, Aer Lingus. So this is the original flight. If you open this one, okay, can you open this one? Okay, the flight here, this flight here is the same with this one. They are just the same. Okay, so for the clients, okay, if like let's say I'm the client and I'll be buying this exact flight in British Air. Okay, so they will be giving me this ticket in itinerary. I'll be receiving this one, but it is the same airline as this one. Is Zyril here? Zyril in here? No, because I did receive a message from Zyril. Okay, so were you able to find the flights? Um, no stop. Only two stop flights. So there is no direct flights. Okay. So we might try and have this. Okay. So what we can do now is can you minimize the matrix first? Can you minimize the matrix? Okay. So if we are searching for to stop, click on to stop. Since there is no one stop, click on to stop and okay, open that one. Hmm. How about the next one? Because we need to have a longer layover between this. Still short. Another one. We need to at least have 245 or 3 if there is a 3 hour layover between this on the first leg. Yeah, the layover. It should because these are operated by Erlingers and usually we'll just go and grab it in we'll just grab the flight for cash flights. How about the others? Check other. How about that one? Okay, check. Still 1 hour, 2 hours. Okay, 1 hour. So, because if there are no like, okay, yeah, let's check. Because if there's let's go with how about that that is 20 hour and 40 minutes. Is that 20 hour and 40 minutes? 22 hours. Okay, so this is a multi airline. So let's check in our results KVS. If we could get this flight, this is Lantam and British Air. So it's 247 and JJ. Mm-hmm. We'll go with this one. Yeah, this one is 2 hours. Okay, so we'll have this one. If you go with okay, go with the or can you scroll down more so that or I'll just open my own KVS. Let me wait for a moment so that I could also search. Let me just open my KVS. That is London to let me also do some searching in my end so that I can see it. I can have it. What's the route? It's C O R K, right? ORK to SCL. Date is March 10. Hmm. Let me just have let's wait. I'll just also make uh, let me also just check it in my end. Okay. So ORK to SCL. The date is March 10. Mm. Okay, wait for a moment. Okay, so I also got my results here. No, still waiting. Still. Okay. Wait for a moment, Zariel. Okay. So let me just finish this up. So we have the Can you click on this because this is the I mean the exact flight we have. Yeah, that one. So it's okay. So if we'll be using this one, we can use the second flight in the yeah, we can use the second flight. So you can go now to your um British Air and get the miles, hoping that we will could be competitive. Were you able to log in, or you are still lagging? And can you go to the general info sheet? Okay, go to the general info sheet. Okay, so go to the airline links. Okay, airline links and get go to British Air links and get this one, the one with the last link. Okay, that is what you're going to bookmark using that one, that link. Okay, so and go down. Okay, go down and book our reward flights. Why, sorry. Okay, try to refresh. Just try to refresh, or you can just try and press again this one, the link. Then just try and book a flight again. Maybe technical still. Maybe they're fixing it. Not sure. So maybe they are having a maintenance. But let's try in QF. Maybe if we could get it in Qantas. Okay. So for your question, Zariel, okay, you say that try to search it. Did you search? Is it a one-way trip or a round trip? Round trip, Zariel. Only one way. So um, and you're using two different miles, or just one? That is just for 1 miles. I'm talking to Zach. Go. Were you able to? Are you done searching in Qantas? Okay. So you need to also search it one way, London to what's the route? Check on the show. Okay. 1 miles from UA. Okay, and it's not showing in the matrix. Is it a multiple airlines or just one airline? Multiple. How many stop? One stop? Two stop? One stop. What airlines? Can you provide me the flight number so that I could try and check it in my end? And also the date, the flight number, the destination, the route or the cities. Not showing. Um, there are cities. Try to check this. Try to check this again. Okay, then Santiago. Okay, click continue. There is it. So this is the one we're looking for. Okay, so click that one. Okay. Then also, okay, so we have the mouse here. Get the mouse. What's the taxes for Kansas? Okay, then fees. Okay, that's good. Then later that one, later we'll be working on that one later. Then Zyril provide me the flight number. Then what you need to do next is create another matrix tab. Okay, or you can take it down, take notes of the flight number. Either did you write it, the flight number? Do you have the notes for flight number? Or if not, you can just create another tab. Okay, then just click on this. No, we'll just have it in round trip right now. Okay, then advance. Okay, then go to frequent contest and go to the flight that we choose. Okay, then copy the flight number and paste it in the other matrix that we did. Yeah, paste it there. Yeah, but wait. Okay, but we're not done yet on this one because this one, the one we are searching, should be a two stop, but I two stop flight. But this is only a one stop flight. I one stop. Okay, so what we need to do again is open another matrix. You need to use a lot of matrix, right? We're going to then have a um ORK to LHR. ORK to LHR. Okay. Have search it in one stop or one way. And date, that should be March 22. Okay. Is it March 10? Okay, March 10. Okay. Yeah, okay. Go back. Then um check the yeah, this one is will just need to have the non-stop flight. So change this to non-stop and check this one since we're looking for a cash flight. Go with the cheapest available, because I think that is economy. If you're going to check back here, it is an economy flight. And going back here, checking on this one, okay, that is 722. So you need to check if there is a 722 available from the list. Okay. So there is 722. So the price for that is 261. Okay. So going to our award calculator, okay, and type this, click on this expand, okay, and type in here ORK to LHR economy, or echo lang, or echo to LHR, to LHR. We'll just use the maybe it doesn't echo, meaning it's economy. Okay, echo. Then the type the price is 261. Am I right? Okay, 261. Okay. So we had now what you need to do is get the flight number for this. We do know that the flight number is 722, but um we're we're not sure what's the airline code. Do you know the airline code for Aer Lingus? The airline code. Because for BA it's British Air, right? I For British Air it's BA. For the LATAM we use here is JJ. So Erlingo. So if you're not familiar, you can just ask Google, okay? Or if there is a list there for Erlingus, you can just ask Google. Okay. So click on this Wikipedia, the Wikipedia here. Okay. So that is EI. Yes, it's EI. So back to the our matrix here. Okay. So we need to put the EI 722 before BA. Don't erase that one, just yeah. So EI 722. Okay. So we already got the departing flight, or the outbound flight. So now we need to search the inbound flight. So going back on this and search it the other way around for the return trip. Modify the search, because we're going to search the reverse flight. Date. Okay, so while you are searching for flights there, I'll be trying to check on the sent info by Zaro. JNB to SJK. So what did you find? Is there a one stop? Did you find a one stop flight? Okay. How about in KVS? Were you able to get a one stop result? One stop flight result? Were you able to find a one stop? This one is Singapore LC to LHR, but not ORK. No available flights. They're not flexible, right? Okay. So no. So go back to the matrix again. Uh-huh. So how about SCL to LHR? We'll just have the QF because I think they still fixing the BA website, so we could just have just look in QF. Hmm. Okay. So this is okay. I since we can get okay. Can you go back? Since we can get I think yeah, I think we could get EI in contest. Can you go back and search for ORC? Do yeah ORC I ORK to SCL. Maybe we could just have instead of using cash flight, we can just have it's in QF March 10. So instead of using cash flight, if we might get a the full flight in QF. I did remember that Aer Lingus, they do have Aer Lingus. So they do have there. So we'll just have this. So going back to your Qantas, we'll just start again, then have it instead of LHR only ORK to and have it try to search it round trip. Okay. Maybe we could get good flights. So ORK to SCL. Okay. Check this. So it show okay. SCL. Oh no. First is ORK, then SCL. And okay, then SCL. Okay. Then check on return. We'll just have it in return. Okay. Oh, okay. So we'll just have this. Okay, because this is the one we are decided and go down and have wait can you go up a bit? Can you go up a bit for the first departure flight? Let's check if like if we could get. Can you go down? Go down if like there is this one is 22. How about the other ones? 23. The next one 24. Go down more. It's that is 26. So we'll just have the 22. That is 22. Okay, we'll just have that one and go now for the return trip. Okay. Now we cannot have it because they are in economy. We'll look for the business. Okay, so has stop. So can you check on this? Alright, hover your mouse here. Okay. So London to Cork will be economy. So this one is economy. Okay. So how about the others? How other business class? Maybe this one is 24. Any other 20? 24, 24, still 24. So we'll just have the 22. Okay, so click that. Go down, 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 and get the mouse. Okay. So what's your? I think you know the drill. No, that should be no, because you only already get, so this one should be 600 and this is 200 since this is a round trip. Since again we are searching, so you need to erase that one. Also the prices. Don't need to have a cash flat. Okay. So next is that the price. Going back to our can you go back here in our matrix, this matrix, and search the round trip flight. Search for round, modify it, search for round trip. And have it, this one check the, okay, then this one check so that we could get the prices, the correct prices for available flights. Okay, checking on duration. Okay. So for a one way, yeah, I mean one stop, the price is 4824. And going back to our award calculator, because we need to bid this one. Okay, our price is 45. Hmm. Can you try lower it to 200? Two. Okay, 49. We're still uncompetitive. Because we need to bid going back here. Because it's we need to at least bid even for a few dollars the price for British Air, because this one, the British Air, is our only one stop flight, and this is the shortest duration. Okay, so if we are just for others to see, can you go back, um can you fill out the matrix here, or I think this one with the flight number, yeah, the one with the flight number, fill out the required planes for the outbound, from the return trip, so that for the others to see it. Okay. Date. Okay, and the return date. Okay, and search. Click on duration, because just to make sure that we get the shortest duration. So for this is they are also only offering it for 48. So for our price, we can you go back just to check if like goes down, down, okay, to 8. So this is only for one adult. Okay. So we cannot beat the price for, yeah. So we cannot beat the price for this one. Okay. So we cannot send this one. So we'll just limit as uncompetitive. Uh We cannot send any codes for Francis. So for this, we cannot send any codes in using QF. But what you can still do, Francis, is you go back to this matrix. Okay, go back to this matrix and try find a flight in KLM. Okay, find flight at KLM. Zarel will be taking over because to help him with the problem. It's that will if that will be fine for you. Okay, so what's the flight in KLM? Can you show the details? Okay. So what you might be able to do there here is you may try and find the first flight, but okay. Or maybe no, because there are do have long layovers, right? So we cannot have any KLM flights. So we cannot send any codes for this one. You can just try look for other codes for the for the moment, okay? And we'll have Zarel to take over, is to he has a quick question. Is that fine with you, Francis?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So you can stop sharing and have Zarel take
Thank
over.
you very much. Thank you.
Okay. You can try also other old codes or recodes. Zarel? Zarel still here? Let me just check the participants list. Ah, I think Zarel. Ah, yeah, Zarel's here. Can you share your screen? I tell them to myself. Okay, were you able to find it? Still not. Okay, so is this the correct flight? Let me just check your. Is that the one?
The layover is 3 hours. And what I have here is
Hello,
4 hours.
Zarvel. Is your
Okay.
mute? Is your mic unmute?
Hold on, guys.
I mean, hello, Zarvel.
Miss, can you hear me?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Okay. So this is the flight. This is a one-stop flight. Okay. And you were not able to view it. Let me just also check on my part. Okay. So let me just check. Okay. Wait for a moment. Don't change the channel. Don't change the channel. That is JNB to SA 260 or 350. But you cannot find this one. It's September 13. That one is September 13. Okay, so we are not able to search it. Oh, But you were able to find this one. You could only find that one. Let me just, okay, I'll wait for a moment. 260. Okay. So what you can do here, okay, what you can do here, since the Lufthansa here is operated, the flight you find in Matrix is a Lufthansa flight, but not a A3531. The Lufthansa flight is operated by agent, so that is the exact flight. The only problem is the airline, because the one that is showing in the matrix is a Lufthansa, not this same exact airline. So what you can do is duplicate your matrix. Okay, duplicate your matrix. Okay, duplicate your matrix, create two tabs for matrix. Okay, so for the first one is the one that we have, the South African and the Lufthansa.
Yes.
Okay, the S260, and just press SA260 is SA260. Okay, and space N, just press put N. Okay, N, N as in no no. Okay. So date is 13. You did search 13, not 14. So you again make sure your dates, because you did search that date in your UA is
Yeah.
13, so that should be 13. Okay.
And
Okay, you can click search on that one. Okay. Were you able to check the price? Are you competitive with the price? This one is only one way request, am I right?
yes.
This is only a one way request. Where's the request? Only one way. Did you already check the other codes that was sent?
Yeah, I think
No. Did you?
I
Okay.
oh
Need to log in. Okay, where is it? Don't let him in. Don't be his friend, don't be his friend. Where is it? Did you remember the name? It's
I forgot.
JNB to
Sometimes it won't appear if I want.
JNB to the that is JNB to what's SJK. Checking on the route JNB to SJ. Did you not memorize the name? Um. Okay. Try to search back. Can you click like oh this one, the number two, the this Ivana. I think this one, Ivana, the one below,
Ivana.
Ivana, that one. So check on the plus sign if your name is under there, because that is South Africa, and if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the one.
It won't click.
What happened? That's
It
not
won't.
happening. Not open. No,
Yeah.
wait. You refresh your browser. I refresh the browser. If it's not opening, refresh the browser. Okay. So Ivana, search for Ivana. I think that was either first name or last name. You can have the magnifying glass. Search using the magnifying glass. Ivana. Okay, that's the one. Here's it. Okay. So
When the
okay.
story was
Can you check on code's history?
not
Code's history.
here.
This one. Okay, so no one yet sent and yours is searching on it. Okay, that's fine. So going back to our matrix. Okay, so this one is SA. Okay, we already have. So I think it's this one, the 18 hours. Was it the 18 hours?
It's here.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So what checking on this is go we have the other matrix, right? Open the other matrix. Is it the same result? Is it the same tab? Okay.
It's
So
here.
for this one is we'll have going go to back to your UA website. Okay. And check for this leg. So this is Frankfurt to SJK. Then look for 83531 on this. On this one. The other tab, the other matrix tab. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. So on this one is we have Frankfurt to SJK, then
Five,
83531. Am I right?
8, 3.
This is should be Frankfurt
Yeah.
to
Reverse.
and change this to
Frankfurt.
Frankfurt.
So what to do in F F part?
Because we're checking the airline, though it is operate the one we got Frankfurt. That is Frankfurt. And search it. So this is the correct flight, right? So open up
Yeah.
this one. Okay. Were you able to calculate the price, the selling price?
Yeah.
Are you done with calculating the selling price?
Can you check?
You're done with it? How much?
I never put okay for two. That's it.
Okay.
2 to 500. I know.
So how much? Can you open another matrix? Can you open another matrix? Open another one. Another tab. Okay. Then search without the advanced. Modify your search and remove the modify that this page. Okay. Start new search. Okay. Then just search for one way. Okay. And clear advanced control. Okay. Then search. That should be for 13. Because you're searching in 13. Change the date to 13. Okay. Then search. Because we need
I
to
searched that one.
it's on, yeah, just left it JN because we're comparing the price. We need to compare the
What is it?
price.
Oh, okay. That was Airbnb.
You tell me that it's already been okay. You already had it in your okay. Just search. So we need to look for other airlines. We're not just going to focus on the price based from the exact plane. We need to also check on the prices for other planes and check on the duration. Get the list duration, the one with the list duration. Okay. And you are offering a one-stop flight, right? So we have a Turkish Air here, which is the price is 2216, and Turkish Air is a two-star, four-star flight, four-star airline. Okay, so as much as possible, if we could beat this price, okay, that was much better. But we also have Etihad flights and um Qatar flights here, which is a five-star airline. So if we go first check the Etihad, click on Etihad. Yeah, just the logo will do. Click on Etihad. Just click on Etihad, please. Okay. So checking on this, can you um click the details? Okay, check the details. Okay. So this one is a two-stop flight, and you will be offering a one-stop flight. So it is okay if we could bid this one. How about the Qatar?
Where is Qatar?
Okay. This is also a two-stop flight, and you will be offering a one-stop flight. So I think it is fine to bid it. It is fine if we're not going to um bid this bid the price from Qatar, because the Qatar is offering a two-stop flight and you are only offering a one-stop flight. So going back to your award calculator, okay, your price is 1621. So I think that is already good, but um since you're using UA, can you go up? Go up. Okay, did you add a fee 25? Okay, that's good. Going down. going down. Maybe you can just give like 600. Can you increase the GP to 600? Yeah, type 600. Okay. What's the price again for two stock? Can you go back on the okay? So what's the list price from agent? It's 1.6. Am I right? Agent is 1.2. We have Etihad and uh, okay. So again, I think we're fine with 600. So you can copy the you can export now the price and the one with the word calculator and paste it to your financial info. Yeah, okay. That is already good.
Export.
This is the request is only for one packs or two packs.
It's 2 packs. Then I already
I cannot hear
this
you
one.
well.
This one is already good for 1 pack.
Let me just
If I
because I cannot hear you well. Let me try to
okay,
increase my volume here. What is it?
this is already a 1 passenger.
About
For
the request.
my
I'm asking
ah
about the
2 packs
2 packs. So in the UA, did you search for 2 packs or you
um
just search for 1 packs?
for 1 packs
You
alone.
need to search for 2 packs.
Um, should I
Again, if you are searching base if you are searching in the airline, you need to search you need to search using the number of the required packs, not the just for 1 packs. Because the problem with that is when you find it, okay, if you only search it for 1 packs, okay, it is available for 1 packs, but the requested passenger is 2 packs or two passenger, right? So when they will decide to buy your codes that was sent, and for the ticketing department is they are um ready to book it, and when they search for 2 packs, the flight that you sent is only available for 1 pack, so they cannot book it for 2 packs. So again, if you are searching for in the award flights, you always need to search based from the required packs, not just for 1 packs. Understood?
okay?
Okay. Because what if the required is for 4 person and you're only searching for 1 person, or yeah, and yeah, let's say your flight the codes that you sent is good and they decided to buy it. Okay, but they could only buy it for 1 passenger, but they need a 4 passenger for that certain flight.
I hope it's available.
Okay, so if you are the client, are you satisfied with that result that you were offered with this good price, and when the result is that you could only get a one ticket for that price? Is not right? So check for the same flight,
Okay, sorry.
still that is still available for 1 packs. If it's still available for 2 packs, that is good.
Yes. I think
It's still available. Okay.
yeah.
Again, always remember to just do not search for only 1 packs. You need to search for the required packs, especially if you are searching for a wide availability flight.
now,
You don't need to log in.
or is this
You don't need to log in. Just get the tax
the
and yeah. This is 500 55,000 miles and 140 47.80 per person. That is the price for per person. So that's fine. But again, you need to um check the if you're searching, you need to always check using the required passenger by the clients. Okay. So, well, you are competitive, so you can just export it with it. I just want you to make sure, yeah, just want to make sure that you did search in for two packs or for the required passenger. Okay. And do the basics. So this one is the basic, the capping and pacing of the financial details.
for the retail price?
Okay, thanks also Francis. Okay. How about the okay, get the retail price? Just go with grab the retail price for this one. Just grab the retail price.
For this one,
Yeah, that one, the original retail
ah,
price. Okay.
this one.
Yeah, just grab that one. No, just copy this. Copy this. What are you doing?
Because we have this one
Two
is the
packs. Okay, so this one is the price.
no,
No, just grab that one because they are the same. They are just the same price. Same plane. The only problem here
ah, okay.
is the Lufthansa. This one is operated by the Lufthansa flight here is operated by agent, and they are just the same plane. Copy this. The price here. Double click. Just have your cursor there and double click it. Okay. Okay. Then the currency. That is in South. The region of the flight is in South Africa. So what's the local currency in South Africa? No, that's not the currency for South Africa. What's the currency for South Africa? Look for South African. There is a South African in the currency. You cannot find the currency list there.
Here.
Just go direct. Go to the financial info. Back to financial info. If you're not familiar with the with the currency of the local city or local area, let's say here is Johannesburg to Johannesburg to okay. So Johannesburg to Cork, and you're not familiar with what is the currency for Johannesburg, or what is their local currency in Johannesburg. So what you can do is ask Google. Google it. What's the Johannesburg currency? So if you're not familiar, okay. So is it already okay? So we're already done. You need to save it so that if there is like a power shutdown, you can just go back there. Okay. No, and our financial info, I mean in our itinerary, so copy the one with the Lufthansa. Just copy the one with the Lufthansa.
This one.
Yeah, the whole one, the whole flight. Okay. So put your cursor. Okay. Put your cursor in I. Go with. Did you already copy it? Okay.
Yes.
Paste it. Okay. Save so that it will. Okay. So delete the icons. Okay. Delete the icons. Okay. So what you need to do next is copy the agent flights. Okay. Copy the agent flights and paste it also there. Don't include the itinerary word, just the flight. Copy that and paste it. Okay. So what you can do now here, okay, what you will be doing now is, okay, copy the logo and change it here. Copy the logo and change the Lufthansa logo there. Just the logo. Copy the logo. And change the Lufthansa logo. Okay. And next is delete this Lufthansa, and that should be Agent 531. Okay. Then also delete the operated by agent. Okay. Because what again if cause and that's the only thing because the departure date, the arrival date, the Airbus, they are just the same. You can see it. They are just the same. So you don't need to do anything about that. Okay. So you can now delete this part. Just delete that one. This. Delete this. Okay. Then what you can do now is then add classes. Add class. Okay. Yeah. And also, it is much better if you could provide the seat details for this business class, since the time or the duration of the flight is 10 hours. So it is much better if you could provide the seat details, if you could find the seat details in Seat Guru.
That I
That is SA 260. So did you find what's the seating details for that? Okay, that should be Airbus 340. Three no. Just type 260 because you're looking for the Air France the 10R 260. Okay, just click go. The date is optional. You can just try click go if you could get the 360 flight. I 340. So this is the correct flight because the aircraft is 340. Okay. So you can just click go. Okay. That is it a flatbed? I wasn't able to look at it. Okay. So save it. Okay, that's a flatbed. So you can save it and okay, save it. So okay. And checking on it is I think you're good to send it, good to go. No problem with the itinerary. Okay, so you already provided the correct airline. And how about the financial? No problem with the financial. Also try to again save the whole page, the very bottom save, the save bottom, save code. Okay. So recheck your work. Okay. So you did search for two-person. Okay, no problem with that. Okay, so you can send it. All you need to do all the rechecking you need to do if you did search for the required passenger, the financial info, and also the itinerary. So if that's good, click code send and preview and send. Okay. So you did have the retail price, you have the quoted price, and you are competitive with the price with a 600 GP. So next, you're ready to send it. You already finished your itinerary. Okay, so what you need to do next?
Yes.
Okay. So wait. Um, try to control Z. Control Z. Don't erase that one. You just need to erase because Terry wants to have the quotation number. So just start erasing from this luxury air travel. Just start with that. Okay. Then provide the um selling price, which is 1727. You need to round it off, or
17.
just 26 because it is zero. The next is 726. 26 USD. Okay, USD, SD, and JNB to SJK.
Should be capitalized.
You can spell out dollars or you can just have it USD, but make sure if you're going to use USD, make sure that US and D are in um close to each other. Do not have space. Don't provide space. Okay. Business class or just oh yeah, one stop business class. Business class. Have it hold business class. The word business class, not biz class. Okay. You can send it. I end the paragraph. You don't need to put paragraph. The paragraph to add. Where's your paragraph to add? In the general info, under for Terry's paragraph. General info. I got new rules, I'm calling. I got new rules, I'm calling. I got told him to stop. Paragraph to add. Okay, the copy this one, the one for Terry. Control A. What's your okay. Are you able to copy it? Let me what's your Gmail address? Zariel? Okay, let me just edit your wait for a moment. I'm just going to send the general info in your FCDA account. So just have your ACE FCDA account. Okay. So you can open that one using your FCDA account. Open your general info using your FCDA account. Change the account there using your FCDA. Use your FCDA. Don't be his friends, don't be his friends. Double click so that you can enter there and copy it. Control A, Control C. Just press Control A on your keyboard. Hmm. Open the window, your preview and send window. This one, this one. No, go back here. Not that one, go back here. This one. Go back here, okay. Then paste it there. Okay. So scroll down, scroll down. Okay. Scroll down. Next step is your tag. Okay. Enter. Okay. So you need your type your okay. In here, you will be informing the LFC on how many people that you search. Okay. So you will not be providing on what is the required, but you will be providing on how many people did you search the flight. Because let's say the required flight or the required passenger is for 5%, okay, 5%, but you were only able to look for 3 or 4%, okay, or the only available flights is for 4%, okay, okay. So there is a tendency like that, and you need to ask the your LFC if you could send you were able to oh, you need to inform your LFC. Okay, go down. You're not done yet with your tag. You're not done yet with your tag. Okay. So you did use a United. Okay. United Miles. So what letter code or AMS code is United? Okay. So what it is M. So you need to put M. Okay. So retracking. If like you have done the three, your code, you have your code. You change your subject line. You also change. You also added the paragraph, required paragraph for Terry. So I think you're done. You just need to send it and close your the window once you send it. Okay. We're checking. The date's September 13. Okay. So I think you're done. You just need to send that one. Again, just for additional info. Okay, so especially if the required packs is okay, you can close that one. Then your tab for the tab for just close that one so that it will send um for real. Okay, so you can see that it did refresh your tab. So again, additional info for you guys. If there are cases based from the customer's request that they need a 5 packs or more packs. Okay, usually for those who are requiring for a lot of passenger or seats, let's say 5 packs. Again, for award availability, we are only most of them are only limited seats. Mostly 9 seats are only available for those award availability flights. Okay, and sometimes or most of the times we cannot accommodate all the number of packs they required. Let's say 5 person. You were only able to, when searching them, you were only able to search for 3 person. Okay, so we can only accommodate the discounted price for 3 person. You can still send them, but you need to inform first. Okay, you need to inform first your LFC or the team owner that um you were only able to find um flights that for 3 person, let's say 3 person, but the required packs is 5 person and you were only able to find a wide availability flights for 3 person. Okay, so you need to inform the LFC and wait for his or her, or usually you need to wait for his um, or her reply if it's okay to send. But mostly if that's the case, they will only always say to you that okay, send them, but make sure that in when sending them, you also need to include um how many packs is only available for, or how many packs we could only offer for that flight. Okay, but that is usually done if that is 3 or more packs that is required. But if it's two two packs, so we need to accommodate that 2 packs. So if you could only find 1 packs for the 2 packs requirement, don't send your code. You need to provide the 2 packs. Okay. Do you understand? Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How about the others listening? Jessa, did you get it? Okay. Again, repeat. You could only send. You could only do that if like there are 3 or more packs that is needed, and you were only able to find, let's say for 3 packs, you were only able to find two. So you cannot accommodate one. As for 4 packs, okay, 4 packs, you can only accommodate 2 or 3, but you cannot accommodate for 1 or 2. That is fine. But for 5 packs, okay, at least you need to have at least 3 accommodation that you could accommodate 3 or 4, much better. Or if you could provide the 5 for 5, that is the best. But if not, at least you could accommodate 3 to 4 person. Okay. But if you can only accommodate 2 person for 5 packs, you don't need don't ever send it. Yeah, it is considered a good code, but you make sure when you are sending them, you need to include or have add a paragraph or add a sentence that on this itinerary or on this offer, we I can only offer this offer is only available for, let's say the request is for 5 packs. I can only offer for 3 packs. Okay. Again, again, but if the requirement or the required passenger is 2 packs, you cannot send our code that is only for 1 packs. You need to accommodate them both. The only exception that if you cannot accommodate them if that is 3 or more packs. Okay. But you need before sending your code, or before doing your quotation, okay? Because we usually search first after creating or after getting the information. We usually do the searching first. Okay. So once you done your search and you did find a available flights to the client, but you could only accommodate a you cannot accommodate all, but let's say again for 5 packs you could only accommodate four. You need to inform first, or if let's say three, you can only accommodate three. Okay. If you can only accommodate for 5 packs, you can only accommodate three. Inform first your team owner or the LFC that you are working with, or working under, so that um okay, and wait for his reply if it's okay or not. Okay, but usually or I mean, most of the time they will say yes. Okay, send that, but make sure that you include the number of packs that we can accommodate, or that we can sell for this discounted price. Usually they will say it if for 5 packs you could only accommodate for four. I'm not sure with for 3 packs only. Okay, 5 packs you can accommodate three. I'm not sure if they will say, so you need to wait for that. But for four, 5 packs required, only four accommodation is available. Okay, or only four seats available. Usually they will say, okay, you can send that one. Just inform the clients that you can only offer 4 seats for this flight. Yes, as much as possible, inform the LFC beforehand, or the team owner. And also, it is much better to wait for the reply before sending the code, or before doing the code. So, any question? Any more question? No question? Because I also need to take a rest, and I'm almost okay. Because I still have another live training this evening, 10 introductory training, 10 p.m. for those who are new, and also for those who haven't yet attended the any live any introductory training. Any question?
No.
No question? How about the others? No question? Okay. I hope you did take notes, okay? Like what Jessa is doing, taking down the notes. Okay. Bye everyone. For those who haven't yet attended the introductory training, I'll be having an introductory this evening, 10 p.m. Bye bye everyone.
Bye, Miss.
Bye. See you this evening, 10.